Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Turtlecast. How is everyone doing? I see a lot of people in the chat already. Wow, you early. Welcome, Matthew Delaney, the Duty Beats, Michael Yost, I'm Peaceful Gamer, a Defion Jack, Anyway, Michael Leach, Scott Parker, Gremlin, Aluful, Robco Games, Dave, Kai Kloman, Suika, Wetunica, Nomis, Steve Martin, Stentol, Joe Blockbites, Rick, Jaramilo, Station and Radroots, Tornado, Nennen, Texan, Seba, Kitty Bear, and the Vivid Kiwi. Welcome, and everyone else who will be joining us. Welcome to the Turtlecast. Nice to see you all in here. Okay, now let me see if there are any news on follow.com in case something appeared. There was nothing earlier today, and there is still nothing. The last article is about Atomic Shop, but there is one news, not on the follow.com website, but very important one. Let me see if I can find it. It was, I'm pretty sure, announced on X. So I will show you that first, as that's important, as soon as I can find it. Let's see how good is the search function for X. Will it show me? Oh yeah, it will. It will. It's actually showing it. Okay. 1 second. We'll switch a camera. The moment to show you that, what I'm talking about. Not that, that. And look what we have here. The pets are officially coming to your camp. It has been announced in coming months, so most likely this year. There is no date, but dog and cat, it's coming. You can own a pet really soon. It is confirmed, officially confirmed. They are basically ready, as you can see. It's supposed to be a bunch of interactions. I don't know what kind, but we should have some interactions with those camp pets. We'll see what we'll be able to do with them. I really hope they have some function other than just decoration. It would be so cool if there is some functional aspect for those pets in addition to the fact that we are getting them. But this is the announcement. There was no details, so I cannot share any details because there was no details announced. We only know that pets are coming. There are cat and dog, at least for now. I don't know if there will be more in the future. Cat and dog for now. So those are the details about pets. That was recently announced. That's the new and most important news for this week. Now, if we take a look on the calendar, let me open the calendar for... Here's the calendar. So where are we now? Today is 27th of September. So if we look at that, it's double score, double mutation, and script surplus. Script surplus no longer as important that we are scrapping those legendary to get legendary mod boxes, and scrapping is unlimited, only the scripting is limited, so I don't care too much about that. The double score is nice though. The double score is something really cool. It will be definitely farming the score during a member hangout after the Turtlecast. I think I didn't post a link, but you will find it. I think it should show for you the live stream for member hangout. So we'll be farming this double score in there. Double mutations not as important, unfortunately. So only double score is the important one. And as well in October, we have Spooky Camp competition. So that's coming. And next week, Caps Aplenty and double mutations. So Caps Aplenty is actually handy during the caravan, as you need a lot of caps to run caravans and a lot of caps to purchase plants from caravan vendors after you unlock them and upgrade them. So yeah, caps, very useful, unlike everything else. Caps and double score, those are two useful things that are currently coming, or no, not coming. Yeah, coming. The mutation, the double score is now, but caps are coming. So yeah. I catch myself talking in circle. Did I? What? Oh, okay. All right. So that's about the news. Let me go for a moment back to the chat, and then we'll be heading to answer your questions from Discord. Oh, Michael Martorell, thank you a lot for joining Turtles Army. Appreciate. Oh, that Michael, Michelle. I cannot read today. My apologies. Michelle Martorell. Welcome to Turtles Army and may the shell be with you. Welcome. Okay. What else is going on in the chat? Everyone excited about pets, I see. I'm excited myself. I really hope some functional interactions will be there. We'll see. Time will tell. I'm not sure yet if I'm going with a dog or a cat. They both are very interesting. I don't know if you can have both. As in my family home, when I was a kid, we had both. There was a cat and a dog. Sometimes 2 cats and a dog. So we had both. What are you? Camp cat or camp dog? I am the camp both, if possible. Long live Fallout. Yes, Fallout will live long. And ghouls are coming next year, so that's another exciting thing. So for the near future, raids are coming in December update. Most likely with pets. And in next year, early next year, we're getting playable ghouls. Oh, Michelle, thank you a lot for $10 donation. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. And the message is thank you. I'm saying thank you. It's you who's giving me money. So I truly appreciate that because thanks to this, I can play games, live stream, and call it work. So I truly appreciate that. Not many people in the world is as lucky as I am. So thank you. Okay, question about auto-axe in the chat. Wouldn't Third Star take 40% less damage while power attacking be better than +3 strength? It may be. If you are dying too much, it may help you. But keep in mind, it only works when you are actively dealing damage to enemies with auto-axe. It doesn't work if you just spin it. So you should keep that in mind. And for me, especially when I'm running Vampire Auto-Axe, if I'm hitting an enemy, there is no way I would die. Therefore, I don't need this effect. I rather take 3 strength for extra damage and 15 carry weight. That's something. 15 carry weight from this strength. Big cat or dog. The cat will not be big. Camp dog. Yeah, we do have fetch collector, but that's not really a real pet. It's mechanical dog. Not the same thing as a real one. Anyway, saying Fallout 36 is a full-time job. You're kind of right. Sometimes it is. Not always, but sometimes it is. You want war Yao for your camp? I don't think we are getting something like that. Okay, I didn't recently test the damage reduction with auto-axe, so I cannot tell if it's still that or a little bit different. I'm personally not running this effect on auto-axe. It is possible that that's true what you are saying. So Mr. 76 is saying that auto-axe damage reduction, the third star, would only work during a spin-up and not during the attack. So I don't know, maybe that's the case now. Generally, I don't think this is the best effect. +3 strength for me is the winner. Okay, now to answer your questions from the Discord. So we are heading to the Discord. Discord it is. I'm launching the Discord. Just give me a second. It's slow today. Oh, some what's new. I don't want to know what's new. I'm using it all the same, all the time. All right. Okay. New questions. Here we go. Is Merma Legendary Sale, which is live now, the best way to get unyielding pieces for scrapping? Live? There is no Merma legendary sale. There was Merma mystery pick recently that is not the best. The legendary sale, when it will arrive, it is the best way. I'm doing that. I'm getting 2-star armor pieces for scrapping whenever there is sale at Merma. Hey AT or anyone, is there a perk loadout that will give me the best cremator, flamers, etc. damage without having the need for meds? There is never the need for med. They add up on top of whatever you have, but there is no need. I want a weapon that I can use without worrying about consuming meds and sacrificing my health. I know I will not get the 1-2 3-shot kills on bosses, but I want to ensure I have the highest damage I can get just using perk cards, mods. So any endgame build, especially Blooded, will offer you that. So if you are okay with Blooded build, that will offer you that. If you are going for full health, it will be a little bit less damage, okay, significantly less damage. Unfortunately, there is nothing you can do about it. Even use of all the boosts will not compensate for playing full health versus Blooded. That's a sad reality. There is no equivalent for full health. And it's not only about the Blooded legendary effect, it's about the mutation that adds damage when your health is lower. So I hope that answers your question. None of the endgame builds requires any boost. They're optional. You can see my endgame build videos, and the boost I'm showing them to showcase what you can have with everything added, but for most part the run and basic demonstration on enemies I'm showcasing without those, so they do work very well. Next, what are the best mods besides the Flamer barrel for an Enclave Plasma Flamer? Are any in particular worth grinding for? And has the meta around this gun changed given the new old legacy explosive modification you can give to energy weapons? So currently, whenever you equip Flamer on a weapon, explosive will not work at all. So Flamers, no explosive. So that's not an option. It was in the past. The legacy explosive effect was working with Flamers. The new one does not, and doesn't give any benefit if you have a Flamer. As well, I was testing Tesla Rifle, as some people were claiming that explosive effect would add damage to it, even though there is no explosive effect. From my testing, it does not. There was no difference, non-explosive Tesla versus explosive, in damage dealt, both from direct impact and from electric arc. So no increase in damage from my testing. Next. I was wondering, oh, that's wondering that too. Okay, that's, wait, I didn't show that. Oh, didn't show that, and that's not showing under news for some reason. I wanted to bring the mysterious canteen backpack mod to your attention. So far, it seems to be absolutely nothing, but though you'd enjoy looking into it. Okay, so I don't know what that is. I will look into it. That I know it's something possibly exists. Next. Oh, it's unfinished ATX item, someone is saying. Currently unobtainable. Alright, so it's not something that we have, but supposed to be auto-drinking and eating. Okay, cool. Interesting. I have plenty of perfect bubblegum, so probably I don't need it ever. Next, I was wondering if by chance you have done any further testing of the legendary mod Secret Agents. I did. Less noise while sneaking, reduced detection chance. Last I saw in one of your videos, the effect does not stack on multiple pieces of armor, but as covered scout is available on Minerva. Yeah, it still does not stack. I was testing it. It's hard to notice any effect at this moment when it's equipped, so it doesn't stack, and I'm not sure if even one works. The effect was questionable, let's say, when I equipped one piece with that. I couldn't tell if it's working at all. So I would not say you really need it. It's an option, definitely doesn't stack. Equipping full set versus one piece, no difference at all, nothing that I could notice. Therefore I would say no, doesn't stack. One piece maybe works, maybe not. Hard to confirm 100%. Next. Not sure if this is old news, but while doing Uranium Fever, if you stand just near the Charlie spawn point, it breaks the spawn and no more miners will spawn at all from that point for the whole event. Active AFK. Yeah, interesting. The spawns can be affected by player placement. Doesn't mean enemies do not spawn. They do spawn in different places. The spawn point is just pushed if you sit in one spot. The same will be happening in other events too. I don't know if that's helpful or not if you push those spawn points. It is a thing, yes. The Borg. Can you create perk loadouts for players that do not want to depend on meds? I think I answered that already. All of the builds do not depend on meds. The meds are recommended by me for the boss fights, but those are optional. They do not rely. None of my builds rely on meds. Some of the builds use food a lot, but widely available food from camp, and it's still not necessary. This is mostly food that help you with more carry weight, more AP points, so it's not like affecting, food is not affecting damage. It's help with other quality of life features and combat. Next, if I'm a blooded build and want to make a troubleshooter's armor to solo encrypted, which armor is best? The power armor. Any. If you can add any fire resistance on it, perfect for encrypted. So any power armor, they're equally good. As encrypted, it's himself or hers. No, it's he, she. I'm not sure now. I think it was he. Ignores all the armor stats. So damage resist, energy resist on the armor, power armor doesn't matter. Only thing that will be stopping the attacks, it's built into any power armor damage reduction and damage reduction from troubleshooter's effect. So any power armor with troubleshooter's effect is equally good. Hi Turtle, hope you are keeping well. Now we are let loose on creating our own god rolls. What weapon would you put explosive box mod onto first? So about explosive box mod, first you need to be okay with the blinding effect that's different for different weapons. But if I would choose one first, I like heavy guns. For Gauss minigun is the one I would use it on, as it benefits twice from this effect. It's the one exception of all the guns that is greatly boosted by explosive effect. Then any other energy weapons are cool, but yeah, this one is definitely number one. Next. Wait. Is that the same question? No. Now we are able to build and make it all. I would love for all popular weapons that the best rolls are just conveniently in one video. Same for armors. I generally have videos about best rolls for weapons and armor that I did in the past. Didn't change much at all. The only thing is for armor we now have +2 to special, so special is more beneficial on the second star. Everything else is still the same. The recommendations stay. Does having higher cryo resistance reduce the chance of the slowing effect? No. The slowing effect is not connected with cryo resistance. It's separate effect. Cryo resistance only reduces damage from cryo, which is basically just a freezing floater. I don't know if there are other enemies doing cryo damage. Another question. Good afternoon, Mr. Turtle. With the new legendary crafting system, I created a 5-piece mutant slayer weapon weight reduction power armor, and I take almost no damage at eviction notice. Have you tested 5-piece situational armor sets or done any testing on them? Yes, I'm using troubleshooters for imposter event. It might make for a good showcase video. I might try troubleshooters next for silo encrypted testio metal. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely do it. Troubleshooters is the one I'm using. I don't need one versus super mutants, as I have a set that's overeaters. I have one set of overeaters power armor, which is equally good for all enemies, and it's only lacking versus imposter event when robots really hit hard. So I have troubleshooters for the hardest hitting robot in the game, and overeaters set for everything else. But yes, they do work, and they do work great. Quick question. Do you know if the stamps for expeditions are of any use once all plans have been brought from Giuseppe, apart from bubbleheads? No, bubbleheads only. I don't know if anything will be added in the future. It is possible. For now, bubbleheads. Next, a quick information for everyone. Actually, you can legendary craft with some limitations, cursed weapons, shovel, pickaxe, rolling pin and harpoon gun. Yes, that's true. I don't know why you would do that, as that's, in my opinion, a waste of those legendary mod boxes. Those weapons are not particularly good, even after modifying them with best possible rolls. But yes, it is true, you can do that and they will maintain the cursed effect. Next. Hey Turtle, just wondering if being able to get explosive on all the Gauss weapons make them the best in their class. Yes, with exception of Gauss shotgun that was so heavily nerfed in last patch that even adding explosive effect, do not push it up. But generally Gauss weapons are, explosive is worth it. Gauss pistol, Gauss rifle, and Gauss minigun especially. And those are all the questions that we had in here. Back to the chat on YouTube. If you have any follow-up questions, please drop them now. I'm looking at the chat. Yes, Assassin effect reduce the damage that you are taking from explosions, from your own weapons. The problem with the Cremator is doing the damage from dot. The dot will bypass Assassin effect. So Assassin effect will not reduce damage from self-inflicted dot. For that you need fire resistance. That's why I said it's good to have Assassin with fire resistance on the second star. It's quite cool set. Troubleshooter's fire resist, Assassin fire resist. If you are using this type of weapons. Oh, this new mod that is currently bugged. If you equip it on the backpack is bugged. Okay, so don't equip Canteen mod if you will see it as an option. Hello there, Spiteful Angel. Oh, Midnight Angler. You were lucky if you unlocked 2 different mods and you learn one from one scrap. It is possible, extremely rare, so try some luck. Maybe you will win 1 million or something. This stream is only on YouTube? Yes. I'm either on YouTube or on Twitch. I do not multi-stream. I don't know if it's still against the terms and conditions of Twitch. It used to be, and I was not trying to risk it. So I either am on YouTube or on Twitch, not on both at the same time. All life saving does stack, but it's not additive, it's multiplicative stacking. So you will not be immune to death. The chance to trigger will be much higher than One Piece, but not guarantee, and there is a cooldown. There is a cooldown, so you are not immortal with life-saving set, but you have a good chance to get saved if you get down. The perfect roll for the Nuka Launcher. Nuka Launcher already comes as a perfect roll and cannot be changed. And overall, for Grenade Launcher, it would be 2-shot, damage while aiming, faster reload. That's the perfect roll. I do not generally recommend Action Boy, Action Gear per card, unless you have spare room under Agility, because Company T is enough for most of the builds available. And this T is now easily available from camps, from the T machine. Yeah, unfortunately, the Broadsider, the cursed one, cannot be legendary crafted, so it will never be good. Could I check Hellstorm Launcher with the latest update? Yes, I could. I have one in my stash box. We'll see if it's worth it at all. Yeah, the Turbo Fertilizer is indeed bugged, but only the one that is produced by the machine. If you craft one yourself, it supposedly works. At least that's what other players told me. But apart from that, yes, it's bugged. Oh yeah, with full charge shots, being able to kill super mutants, we're talking about Gauss shotgun, in 2 hits. Unfortunately, it's not impressive if you know that before the nerf, you were able to one-hit those level 100 super mutants with Gauss shotgun. So that's the difference. It is still powerful if you have explosive, as you said, you can 2-hit level 100 super mutants, but it's still weaker than one-hitting them before the nerf. Oh, Twisted Mister, you managed to buy Ticket to Revenge, the old one, yeah. The Ticket to Revenge, if you are not familiar with that, is currently dropping, as it was in the past on public test server, as a bloodied 50 watts hit chance crit charge railway rifle with double ammo capacity, which is very good, and yes, it is tradable, so you can farm it on other character and move it to your main, but will you be able to keep those effects? We don't know, as original Ticket to Revenge is bugged, currently display no effect. When they will fix it, it is possible that all weapons will be updated to have a proper legendary effect, which is furious and not bloodied, unfortunately. Oh, Spiteful Angel, thank you a lot for 20 bucks, appreciate that. And the message is, a level 2200 gave me a 3-star. That's legendary mod. What should I put it on? I'm a bloody heavy gunner build. In case of bloody heavy gunner build, you don't really need to put any VATS enhancements on the last star, unless you are using something in VATS. What I can think about, a good weapon to use in VATS as a heavy gunner would be Plasma Caster. So it may fit well on Plasma Caster. Don't know which exactly you have it, it's like, didn't specify, I'm guessing it's 25% less AP cost. That would go very well with Plasma Caster. Okay, do we have any more questions? Let me know. If not, we'll be heading to member hangout and do some gameplay with dailies. We need to do those double dailies. Let me know if there is any question. Nope. Okay, so if there is no more questions, thank you everyone for being here. Tomorrow we'll be playing the game as always, Saturday evening. We are grinding, and I hopefully will see you there. We'll all grind together. And that being said, members will be heading for member hangout in about 5 minutes. And everyone else, see you tomorrow. Bye, Turtle out. Thank you for joining Turtlecast. Bye.